Come, come one, come y'all, come one, come y'all. Welcome to the bakery. Your urban horoscope experience awaits you. I'm so glad you all could be here and join me today. It's a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday, and I'm here to do what we do every day, which is translate these horoscopes. Boom, and keep it sweet. And sprinkle a little bit of sugar over your energy before while you're going out into the world today. This is a bakery, and so we like to keep things sweet around here. We're gonna do the digital fortune cookies first, then I'm gonna translate the horoscopes. Then we're gonna get into the edibles, right? We're gonna slide on over there. That's where we exchange information. Okay, because since it got me through, I do want to share it with you. And if it got you by, maybe I can give it a try. Now, in today's and today in the edible rack, we'll be continuing with how we'll be expanding on how and why goals need time limits. Okay, so stick around for that. We have a new recipe, the recipe for dodging the onset of negative emotions. Okay, recipe DONE, recipe done. Okay, I didn't. I'm still working on. I'm still measuring out the ingredients and making sure that it's going to taste the same every time. We have to have the proper measurements in order for that to happen. And then we're gonna do the real fortune cookies, which y'all know the elements get a fortune cookie: earth, wind, and fire, and air. Each zodiac sign will get that. And then we have a celebrity. The celebrity that we have today to get a real fortune cookie is John's Bone Jones. John Bones Jones. I don't even know how to say the man's name. John Bones Jones. His real name is John Jones. His nickname is Bones. They call him Bones in his field, in his industry, because he is a professional mixed martial artist. Okay, and y'all know Mike Tyson had a fight this weekend, and I saw somebody on the Facebook say, somebody who I went to elementary school with, said the real fight is between John Bone Jones, and it had enough likes on there where I was like, let me go see what's going on. So I looked him up and I said, oh yeah, so I felt like he's somebody important that need to be talked about. Give him a fortune cookie today. And he did win his fight. So boom. Yeah. So John Bones Jones will be getting a fortune cookie today. He's gonna be highlighted during the edibles rack. So here at the bakery, what I have for you is recipes for life. Okay, that's what we all come together and we get to it. We get to it. So that's what we're gonna do today. That's exactly what we're gonna do today. First, as always, we're gonna be starting off with our digital fortune cookies. Y'all ready for this? Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Okay. So we're gonna be starting with Scorpio, since we're in Scorpio season for what? One more day? 2 more days? Well, I guess Sagittarius season doesn't officially start until November 22nd. So on November 22nd, we're gonna be saying started with Sagittarius, since we're in Sagittarius season, but right now we still in Scorpio season. So we're gonna ride with that. And we're gonna do our digital fortune cookies. I'm trying to make sure I covered everything. I think I did. It was enough. All right. We ain't got to say the same thing on every episode. Y'all know what's going on over here. This is your urban horoscope experience. That's what we're here for. So, what we're going to go ahead and do is get into that. Okay. Now, y'all know I like to call our horoscopes our croissants, because it's something a little lightweight you could take with you. Even though my word is bond, I don't want you making life decisions based on what is the weather today. Why is it so hot? Damn it, it's November. Hell, the end of November. Talking about 68. This is a 68-degree lie. All right. Scorpio. Hoo-dee-hoo. If you haven't got it, just fake it. Okay. Sagittarius. Fall for someone who's not your type. Capricorn. Don't hesitate to tackle a difficult problem. Aquarius. Lead by example, not by words alone. Okay. Um, I think your horoscope was about leading yesterday, Aquarius. Pisces. Just have fun. Wasn't that you, Aquarius, where it was talking about you was going oh no, that was that was Aries. But it did say something for you too about leading. Um Taking initiative. Did we Pisces? That was Pisces. So Aries, if you haven't got it, just fake it. Didn't we do that one already? We now I got us another fortune cookie app. They real cute too. Only thing is, I got it on this phone right here that I'm looking at y'all. That we looking at each other. We see each other. It's on this phone, so uh, Taurus, don't hesitate to tackle a difficult problem. But I'm about to I'm gonna try our website because they not finna just keep giving me these same fortune cookies over and over. Gemini, everything will work out for the best. Cancer, face the truth with dignity. Leo, somebody appreciates the unique you. Virgo, I think Leo needs to hear that. Your home will be filled with peace and harmony. And finally, Libra, your home will also be filled with peace and harmony, apparently. And what else? Oh, again, Libra, your home will be filled with peace and harmony. Let me see what is it doing? You have good reason to be self-confident, Libra. Okay? So keep that in mind. I know damn well. Let's talk about 10%. What you mean? Let me see. Mm, all right, y'all ready for this? Then they call me now for your free reading. Now what we're gonna do is let's go ahead and get into the we're gonna translate the horoscopes. Welcome. This is your urban horoscope experience, and I am here to guide and lead you along this path to success. In the ways you can be conducive that to that success. And so what happens is I look on this here horoscope.com. Now somebody over at horoscope.com is looking up in the stars and they getting the message and they typing out the message. Now what I do is from what I can ascertain, I decipher the message for us all. Now it might not be it's not for anybody in particular, but it is for somebody specific. If you're out there, you are out there. Let me get a whoa. Whoa. Whoop. So call me now for your free reading. Okay, don't forget that. And it's not free though, it's $40, but we get you started for 10, little payment plan in installments. And what that is gonna get you is some of this good golden advice from me about whatever questions that you ask, of some good golden recipes, personal, customized recipes for you to take with you from the bakery. And I'm the chef. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just flows. I didn't ask for this gift. I can't study these. I can't make this stuff up. I don't know where it's coming from. It's a signal that I'm getting from the universe. I was sitting here, and you can access that through me for $40. Okay, so let's do Scorpio. Scorpio's horoscope for today. Hoo-doo! The possibility of taking a trip by air could present itself today. The trip might be made with friends or a small group if possible. If you've been working on projects connected with education and or publishing, this is the day to move forward. Move them forward. Books, TV, and the internet could bring interesting valuable information your way. This promises to be a stimulating day. Okay, Scorpio, that's good to hear, right? That's something that's some good positive news. That's a good way that you would want to go about and do a little something in a little while and a little things. So can y'all see me? I don't know why the sun is so hot today. I don't understand why the sun is so hot today. Um Scorpio, you might be getting on the plane and go somewhere and take a trip on the plane. Uh, yeah, so if you be working on some projects, today is a day to move forward on it. Go ahead and take that leap and go ahead and get on out there and move forward with it. Okay? It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Books, TV, and the internet could bring. It's not you. Well, all it say, Scorpio, I'm a hot and I'm mad. And it's messing up my signal. It's messing up my damn signal that I get from the universe and from the stars. But look, you might be taking a trip with some friends, and the project that you're working on, it might have something to do with education and publishing. And it's a good day to move forward on that. If that's what you've been doing, it's a good day to move forward on it. Use the books and the TV and the internet. That's could bring interesting, valuable information your way. So I don't know if maybe that's something that you normally wouldn't go, places that you normally wouldn't go to for information, but you will find whatever you come across there these times, you will find some value in it. Find that it was worthwhile, or at least, at the very least, interesting. And when something is interesting, that always changes your perspective, and your approach. You see, you appreciate things differently. You see things in a different way. Okay. So Scorpio, get move forward with that project that you've been working on in the background. Hoo-dee-hoo! Sagittarius, the possibility to advance your career through increasing your technological skills may present itself today. This could open doors for you in a lot of directions, paving the way for increased income. A number of new contacts could come into your life, bringing friendship and opportunities. This is the day to work on building your skills and possibly return to school. Okay, Sagittarius, you hear that? If you've been thinking about going to school, consider the technology field, the technological way, computer technology, computer school. Have y'all seen on Case of Comedy when Steve asked the man what he did? He said he go to computer school. That don't even make sense, sir. Why you all up in the front row at the Kings of Comedy? Not the Kings, but the Kings. So Sagittarius, you gonna be making some capital connections. Okay, because when you running hooch from New York, what's going on with the camera? When you're running hooch from New York to Mississippi, moonshine, you need capital connections. You need to network. Okay, so that could be coming into your life as some opportunities. When you look into technology to go start leaning that way, going towards that field, it's going to open doors for you in a lot of different directions in your social life, increasing your income, just change your lifestyle, just all around fashion expert. You know what I'm saying? So consider that, Sagittarius. Consider that on this day, on this beautiful day. All right. Capricorn, hoo hoo. A number of social invitations could come your way today, possibly connected with groups you're affiliated with. Accept as many as you can handle, Capricorn. You should have a wonderful time. Learn much that fascinates you and make some new friends. A surprise encounter with a friend or your romantic partner could bring you closer together. This may be a significant day for you. Okay, Capricorn, this might be a special day. You're gonna be getting some invitations from the different groups that you involved with in your life. You're gonna be getting some invitations. So go to as many as you can. You know, don't take it down. Don't turn none of the invitations down. If you can go to all of them and as many as you can, go ahead and make your way around to them all, okay? Accept as many of those invitations as you can. You're gonna be having a good time, some fascinating things, and making some new friends, some new people. It said it's gonna be a surprise encounter that could bring you and somebody closer together. So your friend or your romantic partner, you guys are going to encounter something together, and that's going to bring y'all closer together. Who knows what that might be? Who knows? We'll see. All right, I almost pressed end. Okay, Capricorn, that was yours. Who? Aquarius. The latest equipment might suddenly be available to you. It's likely to make life easier and more interesting. It could also open doors to make new friends and find new opportunities. Increased income is also a possibility. You could stumble on some surprising information, Aquarius, and this could set your mind going in a new direction. Today promises a lot of stimulation. Okay, so with some new directions going on for you today as well, Scorpio. That's good. You done came up on some the equipment. The latest equipment is available to you, so your access to resources has increased. So that's making your life easier and interesting, more easier and more interesting. And then that's also what help you to make new friends, expanding your social circles, and opening up new opportunities and possibilities for you. The fact that you was able to access these resources that it was within your grasp now, and it might be something, maybe you done finally got your spot, and you can use as much as you need until you done, right? So now you have the opportunity to pursue and chase opportunities and endeavors that you probably wouldn't be able to do as easily or interestingly without your newfound access to these resources. So shout out to that. Shout out to that, Aquarius. That's going to open up your mind to get you going in a whole new direction. The fact that this happened and then that up a lot of stimulation. Just the fact that you have this now is just brought so many things to you. It stimulated your mind and got your mind going in a new direction, and you just all around general fashion expert, you know. So I got that from Cedric the Entertainer on Barbershop, where he was describing how the barber just had the barbers just be the whole. He be a fashion expert. He be a mechanic, nigga. He be the barber. He be a counselor, nigga. Pisces, hoo hoo. Friends or a group could bring new and exciting information your way, perhaps involving career or educational opportunities. You might explore combining artistic talents with modern technology. Invitations related to social events could follow. Accept as many as you can, Pisces. They can make a difference in your personal, professional, and creative lives. Okay, so you accept and say the same thing to you that it said to Capricorn. Accept as many of these invitations as you can, Pisces. Get your social life flowing. So that what it is the friends or a group, they bringing some new and exciting information your way. It might have something to do with career or educational things. So some kind of way, they brought that information to you. Maybe you mentioned it and they were like, "Oh, I know this and that, or I know where you can go get this or that," or maybe they just noticed that you could use some assistance in this area. Don't be offended by that or anything like that. Take that and use it. Um, Now, what you could do is maybe you hadn't considered this before. You can find a way to combine your artistic abilities with modern technology. Okay. And then your friends, those people around you, your friends or that group, whatever this group of people is that's around you, would be of great assistance, of great value in helping you to turn your artistic talents and skills and combine that with modern technology and make that something that makes a difference in your life. Okay, in whatever way, professional, personal, or creative, or creative, and that's what's going on for you today, Pisces. Okay, hoo Aries. Today, you could decide to host a virtual party or small meeting in your home. You miss having lots of visitors. This could be an exciting occasion, Aries, and you could go out of your way to make this the best small event possible. It will probably be worth it. This event could bring people and information your way that could make a big difference to you. Okay, a big difference. By you putting this function together, it's gonna bring some people to you that's gonna it's gonna have a major impact on something that you've been dealing with in your life. Whatever you're dealing with, it may not necessarily be something bad, a challenge or an obstacle, just an aspect of your life that you have to deal with that hasn't gone away. And they say don't fix what's not broken. So you've been dealing with it however you've been dealing with it, and it haven't changed because there was no need to, and you haven't found a better way. Like they say on Shark Tank, I just knew there had to be a better way. So uh by you putting this function together, the people that's gonna slide through, they're gonna have something for you. It's gonna be kind of like the edibles rack. Y'all gonna exchange information because if it got them by, maybe you can give it a try. You know what I'm saying? So this could be exciting for you, Aries. You go out of your way if you can. It will be worth it. It said probably, but I'm saying it will. It will be worth it. You're going to make a good impression on the people. First impressions are lasting ones. So going on out of your way. And then they're going to want to make a good impression on you and impress you and try to say, hey, I know where you can go do this and that, and make something shake and make it better. And you know. So that's what's going on today for Aries. I hope you are enjoying. I'm glad you're enjoying your urban horoscope experience on this beautiful, bright, warm Wednesday. We just having recipes for life. I want to sprinkle a little sweetness into your day while you're going along on your journey and your path. And then I hope, and what I know is that you appreciate it. You appreciate this, okay? That's what I said. Taurus, woohoo! Vast amounts of information could come to you through email or phone. Expect to hear from groups. You could make new friends, Taurus, possibly in your neighborhood, as changes could be taking place in your community. You could hear of online classes you want to take, books or magazines may bring valuable information. This could be a very stimulating and significant day. Okay, Taurus. So you have to open up your mind to the fact that open up your mind and let your mind be stimulated, okay? Not that you aren't necessary that you aren't normally open minded, but yeah, consider that it's gonna be extra, more, a little bit of extra stimulation for you, and that this could be a significant day for you moving forward. Some kind of group. You expect to hear from a group. I don't know who, maybe somebody in your neighborhood or something that's going on around the community that's a fit for you some kind of way. They they know that you're the person that they need to get in contact with for that. Or maybe there's something going on as far as advancing your career or your education that would be a good fit for you. So it's a lot of information around that you can go ahead and reach for if that's what you need. Is that what you need? Is that it? Because don't make that the excuse from something else. If it's information that you need, it's a lot of it. So stimulate yourself with that. Okay. Now, if you got something else that you're using as an excuse, that's a different conversation. But if it is information that you need, vast amounts it could come through you to you through the email or the phone. That would be yesterday, today, or tomorrow. Because y'all know the stars is like this for a couple of days. So use it to benefit you. Use it the best way that you can, that you know how to benefit you. Okay. Or maybe even ask somebody. If you don't know the best way, you have the information and you don't know the best way to use it. Ask somebody. Who Gemini. Have you been thinking about expanding your computer skills? If so, this is the day to do it. You're likely to discover a lot of valuable information as well as shortcuts for accomplishing your goals. Happiness reigns in the home as family members exchange a lot of new and interesting ideas. This could be a very gratifying day in a lot of ways, Gemini. Okay, it's a lot. It's heavy on the technology and information today, right? A lot of the signs today had something about computers and technology or whatever and stuff like that. So while you home, so you the people the people at home, y'all exchanging ideas and interesting thoughts and ideas. That's always fun. Sitting around talking to your family. Oh yeah, and it says somebody might have a shortcut for you. It's gonna be very valuable in that it can offer you a shortcut. Maybe it's something that you've been working on. You've been going about it the wrong way. I mean, the long way, and which is kind of would that technically be the wrong way? I don't know, but yeah, somebody gonna show you a way that you can. If there's a shortcut, you ain't gotta do it like that. All right, so listen to them, trust them, and trust yourself that you can do it. Okay. Cancer, hoo I mean, you could low key be stalling Gemini, taking a long way on purpose because you're not too sure and trusting of your own self. But go ahead and take that shortcut and get to it and start on then that way, you get past that and get started on something else. Cancer, social events, possibly involving small groups, could put you in touch with knowledgeable people who could provide valuable information. You might decide to go back to school or otherwise advance your education. Technology could play a large part in all this, Cancer, so it might be a good idea to work on your computer skills and bring them up to snuff. A short trip could be in the offing. Okay, you might be taking a trip too, like they said. When we started with Scorpio, Sagittarius, one of them. Use social events for you too. It's probably that time of year for you in social events, and now that's gonna bring you some capital connections, some knowledgeable connections. Okay, that's good. That's a different word we seeing here. And then those people they gonna have some valuable information for you because they so knowledgeable. Okay, now you probably might go back to school or advance your education as well. Cancer. I say this. I always go to college when I get bored. I be like, I'm signing up for college. I ain't got nothing to do. Just because uh you know, I don't know, I punish myself. I be punishing myself for bad decisions that I made. So I just be like, well, I'm not finna just let myself have fun because I should have made better decisions, you know. Like technology, baby. Yeah, so technology is coming up for you too, Cancer. You need to get your computer skills up to par. You might be a little bit in the back of the classroom and in the ice age. So yeah, get your computer skills, sharpen them up, and shine them up, polish them up, get them polished and looking good and attractive. You know what I'm saying? And you also might be taking a short trip, some kind of trip as well. It says that could be in your future too. So write it down. Whatever this you meet these knowledgeable people, make sure you stay in contact with them people and whatever information they give you, write it down so that it can be applied. You might know it's some good information. It might seem like something generally easy to remember just because it sounds cliche, right? But education don't count unless you can adapt it in a proper situation. Nothing that you learn matters. In the name of Bud, get the fuck. It was a bumblebee. It was trying to kill me. Nothing that you say. I apologize. This is your urban horoscope experience. Please stay with us. Nothing that you got to remember what. Did I skip one? Oh yeah, because we was on Cancer. Now I gotta go back so I can remember because that motherfucking bumblebee tried to kill my ass. Oh yeah. So when you get into as far as learning and education, it don't matter if you can't apply it in the proper situation. You didn't learn anything. Like saying you learn math, you learning math, you know the math. Let's say you pass all the tests, you got an A in the class. When you went to the grocery store, you got worked. If you couldn't apply the math when it was time for you to apply it, your ass didn't learn a damn thing. So keep that in mind, Cancer. You gotta make sure you putting yourself in a position to be able to apply the shit. And in order to do that, you gotta remember it. So you can write it down and that'll help you remember. Okay? Leo, hooty hoo. Today your mind might be on social and political issues. If you aren't currently involved with groups dealing with these issues, you might consider joining one. A recent increase in income might have given you some extra time, and you may be excited about the possibilities. Service to others is one, Leo. Consider some others, perhaps developing a creative skill before moving. Oh, consider some others, perhaps developing a creative skill before moving ahead. Okay, so even if you got to create a new skill, in your attempt to consider others, then you need to do that. If you feeling like, dang, this is taking some real talent, this is taking some, some real effort for me to care about other people's feelings, it's important. It's important for you to do that, especially for somebody who can be sensitive sometimes to take things so personal. You should definitely be considering other people's feelings. You're not the only one with feelings, Leo. Okay, the world don't revolve around you. Your world revolve around you. Look, I heard somebody say, "Look, my world do revolve around me." The fuck, okay. But sometimes you hit that share my world, you hit that Mary J. Blige, and in order for you to do that, you have to consider other people's feelings, and if that might take some skill and some practice, and it's absolutely worth it when you want to share your world. Um, so it says something about social and political groups that you might want to get in, go join one of them groups. and get involved. That might be on your mind. That's probably on your mind today, because the politics has been trending in the news a lot lately since we just had the election a few weeks ago. So you've been considering doing something like that. This is your validation that get a little bit more information and see what you feel like you can contribute, either directly or indirectly to whatever has been on your mind. Okay, you had an increase in income, so since you have more income, you have more time, and you're excited about that. hmm you are excited about that. So what you can do, you can maybe you have more time to to be a support or a foundation for the people you love, or maybe you have more time to love yourself, but that increase in income is what contributed to that. Because see, people don't want people not people, you want freedom. People was working for freedom. Ultimately, you using your time to get money to be free to do whatever you want to do with the money. So you working, in a sense, you working to be freedom, to be free, because everything costs money in this world the way it's set up. Because we was really supposed to be out here just naked, eating fruit, living in huts and fucking and dancing and singing and shit. But no, somebody wanted to be lazy and force somebody else to do all the work. Don't worry about it. We're not getting into that right now. All this is just your urban horoscope experience. Thank you for sticking with me. We're just about to wrap this thing on up, translating these horoscopes. So yeah, that was Leo's. Virgo, hoo information could come your way today that starts you to think about new and revolutionary ideas. Perhaps they involve modern technology or social and political issues. Opportunities to meet new friends who share your interests could come through group activities. You should be feeling especially curious and optimistic about the future, Virgo, and whatever exchanges with others you have are likely to set your mind abuzz. Okay, so the people that you meeting is stimulating your mind to what else? Modern technology, because what? Yours is about modern technology or social and political issues. Okay. So you meeting people that they share your interests through some kind of group activity. You're gonna meet some people that gonna share similar interests to you. I'm about to fire this fucking cameraman. Hold on, y'all. This is your urban horoscope experience. So shit ain't gonna go smooth around here. Uh this is the herbs. Uh yeah, the same damn thing, man. Now you're gonna be feeling curious and optimistic about the future. Okay, it's gonna be to the point where you optimistic to the point where you you it's making you curious about what's the best that could happen. And people that the popular version of the saying is what's the worst that could happen. But people should really be walking around saying what's the best that could happen. We need to change this around, like all that fair skin shit. I don't like that fair skin. The fuck you mean? Fuck do that mean? But what's the best that could happen? You know what I'm saying? So walk around like that. You done got so optimistic, Virgo, that it sparked your curiosity. Like, well, damn, let me see what's going on over here. It's making you want to do more and more because shit is you just feel like everything could just be so good. Okay, so it's keeping your mind buzzing. The fact that you're optimistic about the future, whatever exchange you had with these other people that you met, it's keeping your mind buzzing and you stimulated your mind, man. So that's good. You should meet up with them again. Make sure y'all kick it again. Libra, who the who? Finally, Libra, we wrapping this thing on up. This has been your urban horoscope experience. Right after this, we're gonna be sliding on over into the edibles rack, where, as you know, we have fortune cookies for celebrity John Bones Jones, UFC championship fighter. He won this past weekend, and fortune cookies for the zodiac signs, and also the edibles rack where we exchange information. So today we're going to be talking about why goals need time limits in the edibles rack. Okay, so let's wrap this thing on the with Libra today. Okay. Unusual and unexpected opportunities to better your career could come to you today through friends. These friends could provide you with valuable information about making maximum use of your skills, Libra. Efficiency could get a boost from technology. Expect a number of interesting communications, all bringing good news. This could prove to be a stimulating and exciting day. Okay, Libra, you getting some stimulated. Everybody got stimulated today. Everybody got stimulated today. Mostly everybody. So this was unexpected for you. This was unusual for you that you got some career opportunities through a friend. That's not something that you normally experience. And I would say the technology is going to help you to be more efficient. Just like I forgot whoever that other zodiac sign was, they had access to some resources that made things easier and more exciting for them. And it sounded like something similar to that is going to be happening for you, Libra. Is going to be allowing you to maximize your skills. You know, you're going to be able to reach your greatest potential of your skills, reach the greatest potential of your skills. You know what I'm saying? With a boost from technology, interesting communications, good news, all that is going to be going on for you yesterday, today, and tomorrow, Libra. So that's good. That's wonderful. It's going to be an exciting day for you. Okay, so go ahead and go in trusting that. Go into this trusting that this is going to be a good, nice, fun, exciting and adventure endeavor. An exciting adventure, and venture, not adventure, venture. Okay. All right. Woo-hoo. Woo. Those were our horoscopes. I translated them for y'all. I hope you liked it. I hope you get it and stuff. And let's go ahead and move on to we're gonna be sliding on over to the edibles rack. Let's talk about John Bones Jones, okay? Now, like I said, y'all know Mike Tyson fought this weekend. He almost 60 years old. He fought somebody that's 30 years old. So everybody that was a big deal. And oh, wait a minute. We do the edibles rack first and then the celebrity. All right, goals need time limits. Specific, measurable, and timely. Your goal needs to be specific. With just what you want to reach. Exactly what you're trying to achieve here. Not, well, I just kind of want to, and no, you know exactly what it is that you want to achieve. Okay, goals need to be measurable, right? Okay, and measurable means that you can measure the outcome, you can track your progress. How many of this have I done? How much of this have I done? How many more do I need? How much more do I need? You know what I'm saying? So you should be able to, measure. It should be units of measurement. You should be able to calculate and measure the steps of progress and that you're taking. What is the step? This is going to be a measure of success. Boom, check. This is going to be a measure of success. Boom, check. Different goals. Okay. Timely. What you have to give yourself a time limit. Okay. Now, goals need time limits. And this is why. A time limit provides structure. A time limit provides motivation. And that is true. For example, I told you I want to have 20 videos out before I start passing out these flyers. And that has given me some motivation to be like, today it got to get done today. And then I also be trying to catch it before the sun go down, which I prefer a little bit more later in the evening when the sun is a little bit further down in the sky. But I want to get it done while I got the time and the energy and the I don't want to say while I'm in the mood, because I've been working on this do that shit when you in the mood, whether you in the mood or not thing. And it's been bringing me a little bit of joy, a little bit of happiness, just talking to myself through the phone because ain't nobody here. But later on I'll be like, who was I talking to? Who was I having that conversation with earlier? Oh, my goddamn self. Ain't that about a bitch? Okay, stay focused. You focus. Like Glorilla. Okay, focus. This is your urban horoscope experience. It's shit going on. If you can't make it through, but there's helicopters, buses, motorcycles, ambulance, bums, dogs. Bumblebee just tried to kill me a few minutes ago. Now, if big things is popping and little shit is stopping, you need to stick around. You need to stay around here at the bakery, because that's not going to be conducive to the future that you want. I'm telling you that right now. Now, without a specific deadline, okay, so boom, time limit provides structure and motivation. Without a specific deadline, there is no sense of urgency. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't say, oh, I want to have 20 videos, and that's measurable, but that's not even a time limit, but I want at least one video a day. So that's low key a time limit in itself, being that I want one video a day. And so that created a sense of urgency. Like, dang, I'm running out of time. And even though nobody, I'm not gonna get a whooping. Ain't nobody, I'm not gonna get, but I see me. I'm fucking up. I'm disappointed in myself. You know what I'm saying? It's intrinsic value. There's extrinsic value, which is things that's on the outside of you, like materialistic things, like money, a car, clothes, social standing in class. But then there's intrinsic value, which is you felt proud of yourself. You felt that you honored yourself. You find that you don't have any regrets. You know what I'm saying? You found strength and you overcame, and you didn't let outside forces or even your emotions, the emotions is inside of you, get the best of you. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why goals need time limits. And then no deadline means it's easier to procrastinate and you're less likely to achieve the goal. Okay, if you don't give yourself a deadline. So I'm gonna tell y'all what helped me when I wanted to start my boutique, the Touch Bamboo, Pose Bobbles and Beyond. Um I was thinking about it, but I just did not quite know how to get started, when or where or how. And even I had all the materials. That's easy. Like, okay, I'm gonna get up and go to the store and buy all the stuff. That don't mean your ass is finna get started. So you don't see this old lady ass sweater I got. So I had to decide how many I wanted to make. So I'm like, okay, how I did it specifically. I said, okay, I'm gonna make 6 of each pattern. Then after that, I'm going whoop the whoop and whoop the whoop. Take pictures of each one. Then after that, I'm gonna put it up on the. You know what I'm saying? So where I had to start when I wanted to do that, I had to decide how to, because I'm the type of person that if I don't know where to start, I won't start. If I don't know, like, what am I planning on doing? What is the objective here? What is the goal? What am I ultimately trying to get to? I won't start. So I had to tell myself, okay, you're gonna make 7 of each pattern. Okay, boom, you trying to get to 7. I don't know what's so hard about that. How do I want this to end? And then you hear people say this, right? It's kind of cliche. Begin with the end in mind. And it's kind of like, okay, I hear you saying, I hear that all the time. I get that. But I didn't realize that, you probably didn't even notice that this is what you're doing too. I didn't even notice that that's what I was doing, but that is kind of what you're doing. He said, like, even when you say you get up and go somewhere, say you get up and you catching the bus to the store. Your end goal was to get to the store. And the only way for you to get to the store was to get up and get on the bus. So you did begin with the end in mind. The end was to end up at the store. The way you did that was to get on the bus. So begin with the end in mind, and but map out what you need to do to get to that part. And do it step by step. This part, these steps, this step, and this step is gonna end up at this bigger goal. You know what I'm saying? So that's why goals need time limits. And also, don't forget, it needs to be specific, it needs to be measurable, and time. Oh, let me tell y'all what else. Oh, this is what I wanted to say. So I was looking for a specific image which I haven't been able to come across. I see what Google said. And they have this acronym for reaching goals, right? SMART, SMART. Specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely, right? But y'all see, I took out attainable and relevant. I only talked about specific, measurable, and timely. Because attainable, don't be delusional, right? Be realistic always. But who gonna tell you what you can attain or achieve or what's possible for you? Who is somebody to tell you that something is impossible? Now, come on, inside the realms of being realistic here, right? Don't let nobody tell you that something is impossible. And for damn sure, don't let that stop your plans of achieving whatever, of achieving something. If somebody's giving you the idea that it might not be impossible or it might not be a good idea. See, it's an old proverb that said, a lot of people say shoot for the stars. When somebody say have a goal that's attainable, they telling you to shoot for the stars. But what you really want to do is shoot for the moon. Because even if you do miss, you already at least gonna land on the stars. You feel me? So that attainable, I left that part out. And then relevant. It said your goal should be relevant to something that you got going on or something that you want. And I can't agree with that. The only reason I want to disagree with that is because I don't like things that make people second guess themselves. If you felt like you wanted to do it, don't let somebody say, well, if that's not relevant, you shouldn't do. Relevant to who and for what reason? In what aspect? If it's something that you want to do because it's going to bring you some satisfaction, it's relevant for you. If it's going to bring you some joy or something else that you're trying to contribute to the world, it's very relevant. It ain't necessarily got to be income based or change of lifestyle or some kind of big accomplishment of building something tangible or bringing something to fruition. If it's relevant and making you content and satisfied and happy with yourself, adding intrinsic value, making you feel proud of yourself, helping you to have no regrets, then it's obviously very relevant. So that little SMART acronym that's all over the Google, huh, they can miss me with that shit. Hooty hoo! Whoop! Whoop. Okay, so now let's go on over to our fortune cookies. We finna crack the real fortune cookies and we gonna go on ahead and get on out of here. I'm finna go in the shade. Okay. Um John Bones Jones. He's a professional mixed martial arts. Now, after the Mike Tyson fight went off, everybody was talking about it and doing whoop the whoop. And I saw somebody said, the real fight is tomorrow with John Bones Jones. I said, well, who is that? So I got to Google in and doing me a little bit of research. And once you do that, the algorithm pop up on your phone and they start sending it to your phone. I actually ended up following him. So I follow him now. And he been coming up on my page. He been motivating me and stuff. And so I looked him up a little bit for us today so we can, I don't like to do nothing halfway. So let's talk about it. If we're gonna talk about it, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. Now, John Bones Jones, has the same birthday as my kid's father. Okay. Heavyweight UFC. UFC stands for Ultimate Fighting Championship. Well, John Bones Jones, he got the same birthday as my baby daddy, though, not my kid's father. That's two different people. Don't worry about that. This is your urban horoscope experience. So what you're gonna want to do is adjust yourself to shit like that, okay? This is your urban horoscope experience. Now, had I not experienced, if I didn't have a baby daddy and my kid's father, I wouldn't have the sauce and the recipes for y'all today, now would I? So don't judge me. I made all them bad decisions, so you won't have to. Stick around. Now, John Bones Jones he's a heavyweight division of the UFC, and the UFC stands for the Ultimate Fighting Championship. And that's when they get there, they just fuck each other up. Now, how he won this? He did win. Okay. Now, how he won this last fight? See, Mike won the battle between himself. Mike Tyson won the battle between himself. He didn't win when he was fighting that little young cat, that little youngin. But he won the battle between himself. John Bones Jones, he won with a spin kick to the left lung. Okay, I saw it because I told y'all once I started looking him up, it started popping up on my phone. So I saw it. He did a backspin kick kicked him under his left lung. They said it was the third round. That got him his 16th title fight. So shout out to John Bones Jones. Now, let's crack a fortune cookie. Give him a toast and see what message the universe has for him. Let's get over to where we need to be. Let's get the fortune cookies. And let's crack them. Hey, can y'all see it? So this is for John Bones Jones. See what message the universe has for him. Commitment is what turns a promise into reality. The universe ain't missed. Learn Chinese word is cook. Zwo kai. Your lucky numbers are 54, 25, 48, 39, 7, and 45. Commitment is what turns a promise into reality. And that was the fortune cookie for John Bones Jones, UFC heavyweight champion. Um, I feel like this is very relevant for John Bones Jones that the universe gave him this. I don't translate the fortune cookies, but you know, like I like 90. It's going on 95% of the time. The universe will give these celebrities a fortune cookie that really does match up with what they got going on in general. Period, who they are, or just currently at the time. Um, and commitment is what turns a promise into reality. John Bones Jones obviously been committed to his career and what he got going on. And so y'all don't worry about that. This is your urban horoscope experience. Might be a little shake up here and there, but we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. Commitment is what turns promise into reality. The universe had a promise for John Bones Jones that if he stayed committed, look at his reality. He one of the greatest men alive right now. You know what I'm saying? Very successful in what he's doing. So the universe did not miss again on that one. Let's get into the zodiac sign. Fortune cookies. Pisces. Oh, I mean, water signs: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Consider gain and loss, but never be greedy, and everything will be all right. Your learned Chinese word is TV, Dianchi. Your lucky numbers are 17, 54, 39, 14, 1, and 48. And again, consider gain and loss, but never be greedy, and everything will be all right. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy, water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It just remind me of a fortune cookie that I saw that said, this is my favorite one. This tripped me out. I saw this a few days ago when I was downloading fortune cookie apps for us. It was on one of the apps. It said, this just tripped me. This changed my whole life, nigga. I ain't never heard this. It said, the early bird gets the worm. The early bird might get the worm, nigga. But the second mouse gets the cheese, bitch. Okay? Because the first mouse was being greedy, rushing, ran up in there too quick. The cat got his ass. So the second mouse got the fucking cheese, nigga. Fire signs: Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Compassion will cure more than condemnation. Okay? Learning Chinese. Camping. Ye Ying. Lucky numbers: 41, 2, 15, 45, 14, and 38. And again, fire signs: Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Compassion will cure more than condemnation. Now y'all know I don't like to translate the fortune cookies, but you know, you get more bees with sugar than salt. Or you get more ants with honey than vinegar. Something like that. Keep it sweet. This is the bakery. Keep it sweet. You have compassion for people. That's going to cure whatever the issue is faster than you trying to condemn them and come down on them. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch this show called Brain Tease, where they would show you something on the screen and then they would say something to you that made you see it. That shit was crazy. Or they would change if they change the music playing in the background, it make it seem like it's not even a murder scene, nigga. You would think you was at the motherfucking a ballerina. And so what it did was it showed this angry person, right? And he was just a fussing and fussing. And then they showed him doing the same exact thing, but they made his face look sad instead of angry. But he was saying the exact same thing, but they made his face look sad. So in your mind, it made you be compassionate. You know what I'm saying? That was my little show right there. I used to love that show. Earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What? Consider gain and loss, but never be greedy, and everything will be all right. I'm about to get a refund. They sold me these fortune cookies, and they all say the same thing, and ain't nobody getting the extra. This ain't a digital fortune cookie. I can't. So y'all is just gonna have to share today. Now your learn Chinese word is TV, Dianchi, and your lucky numbers: 17, 54, 39, 14, 1, 48. Earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Consider gain and loss, but never be greedy, and everything will be all right. Damn it! Don't forget that motherfucking early worm got the bird. That early bird got the worm, but the second mouse got the cheese, bitch. Wind signs: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. A well-aimed spear is worth 3. Learn Chinese words: summer camp. Zia, Ling, Ying. Lucky numbers: 43, 26, 50, 45, 56, and 49. Okay, and that was for our wind signs: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. A well-aimed spear is worth 3. I don't like to translate the horoscopes, but think about it like this. It's a bowling alley, bowling pins. When you aim it the right way, all the pins is knocked down. If you don't aim it the right way, it's going to take you 2 or 3 balls to knock down all the pins, right? So basically, that one good aim was worth 2 or 3 balls because you knocked down all the pins with that one anyway. Whew. We made it, y'all. We made it. Woo-hoo. Call me now for your free reading. All right. You always need to know when to say, I can't take that ride. Okay. We have your to-do list every day, but also consider your to-be list. What do you want to be today? You want to be more organized or what? You want to be more compassionate, more considerate or what? Do you want to be more optimistic? You want to be more realistic. You want to be more curious. You want to be more interested in it, whatever it is. Be that. Work on being that. Not just your to-do list, but your to-be list. Your to-be list. And being, your being. And until again we meet, keep it sweet like always, and we'll be back tomorrow. I'm glad that you enjoyed your urban horoscope experience today and the cracking of the fortune cookies at the bakery today. And you will be able to find these pictures of these fortune cookies on the Instagram page and the Facebook page. Okay. We are getting that sector of this here. We getting that up and booted. We getting that booted and running, get it up and running and getting that going and shit. So yeah, until again we meet, keep it sweet.